Happy Sunday, everybody. Right, Mr. Easton has called for an electoral pact. Now, I think that is a great idea for the 2022 Assembly because we're going to need it. We should be doing it from the start anyway. Unionism. Unionism should be standing side by side and taking on these nationalists and the alliance. So, Mr. Easton, the Unionists, right, we're 6 seats away from having a Unionist majority necessary to vote down the NI protocol in 2024. I know 2024 seems a long time away, guys, but if these protests and etc. on the streets do not work, this is how long it's probably going to be. It'll probably be the year 2026 before we can completely get rid of it. And even at that, there's no guarantee. Right, unless all parties make an electoral pact for the 2022 Assembly elections, it will be difficult to remove the NI protocol. Seats that can be won now. We need 6 seats, and here are 6 that can be won. The Lagan Valley, North Belfast, South Belfast, North Down, South Antrim and West Belfast. All unionism parties need and can agree to an electoral pact. How badly do we want rid of the protocol? It shouldn't even be a question of how badly. It should be unionism standing by unionism. That's the way it should be. Unionists all have a common ground, the union. You know what I mean? On that one common ground, I do not see why unionists would not transfer votes to other unionists. It makes sense, doesn't it? The Sinn Féin, the SDLP and Alliance have all clued onto this, even the Green Party. But unionism is divided for why? Exactly. So at time unionism transferred votes to unionism. And let me make sure, yes, we get the vote now. The TUV replied, it has an outlined plan of political action necessary to disrupt the protocol, but come next year's elections, they will transfer votes and recommend to vote for any party that opposes the NI protocol. The UUP. Unionism should concentrate its energy on removing the protocol, which is the doings of the DUP and Boris Johnson and the ERG. True that is, but tit for tat is not the way forward, mister. He wants the DUP to admit to their mistake and to rebuild trust. Now I agree with him on that. They do need to admit to the mistake of what they've done with the Boris Johnson and the RG. Of course they need to admit to that mistake. Mistakes are mistakes. We learn from them. If Easton's call reflects the ambition of the DUP, then that means accepting the protocol until 2024. Even if unionists vote down the protocol, it will then take 2 years to be gone. Says it, so the earliest it will be gone will be the year 2026, and that's not good enough. It needs gone now. Now I agree with the UUP on that. It needs gone now. It should never have been implemented in the first place. Correct. And then even if we did win the majority of and every MLA voted the protocol down, which experts find very unlikely, it does not guarantee the removal of the Irish Sea border. Jesus. In that scenario, the government has not ruled out making minor alterations to the protocol and reimposing it without the democratic vote by the Assembly. Unionism needs to wake up today. I should have been like this for the past 20 odd years. Unionism has to stand by unionism. We've all got the common cause. We want the union. We may disagree in certain aspects of things, but we can all agree on we want to be part of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. We can all agree to that, and I don't see why, if one unionist party lost, why they cannot transfer the votes. It's simple, it's common sense. So, after all that there, so Mr. Easton's call for an election pact, I agree with. It should happen, and if you're not voting, you're not You're not going to help this any better. You need to get out there. You need to register to vote. You need to vote for the union.